Hey guys, it's Alona Minkowski, and we are in Philadelphia for the Democratic National Convention. Philadelphia happens to be one of the poorest major cities in the country, and we're at an urban farm created by an organization called Philly Urban Creators, where they help feed their own community. The Creators are a collective of artists and organizers who've decided that feeding their city is the key to revitalizing it. It's so lush and green. Before you come up to the farm, you don't see farmers markets everywhere.
Right. Or grocery stores.
Or grocery stores,
really,
period, yeah, where you can buy a lot of fresh produce. I mean, how have you transformed the community and the fact that the people actually can have access to this now?
I mean, just the fact that this food is even growing here is like one step in a right direction. You know, we want to teach folks, we want folks to be able to grow their own food.
This plot used to be a dumping ground, but the group now has a lifetime lease from the city to work the land, which means that even if they leave, no developers will be allowed.
We have really great relationships with everyone that lives around here, so it's more of an intimate, like, hey, Miss Pat, you need some kale, or hey, I'm going to this meeting with my neighbors, so let me take 5, 10 bags of whatever it is that we have.
Devin grew up spending a lot of time in this neighborhood. His grandfather lived just across the street. Were there spaces like this for you to go to work at, to get fresh food from?
Oh, no. Nothing like this. Nothing. This for real. This is me thinking outside the box. I'm an ex-corner boy, so I used to do dirt, sell drugs, stuff like that.
Devin left that lifestyle behind, and he now tries to inspire others to take their experiences and repurpose them.
What I've learned is that's my new way of hustling. You know what I mean? I just took what I've already learned in the street, and I just applied it to something completely different. And it doesn't matter, because that education that you learn on the streets, you can apply it to any aspect of life or whatever business that you're trying to run. I mean, you gotta change your mindset sometimes. That's what it is the changing of the mindset. So I think what we think here is if we can get people to eat right, then they can think right, and then you can make the proper decisions.
The farm also welcomes formerly incarcerated individuals. Stan spent 5 years in prison.
I've been here for 3 months. You know what I mean? And some of the things that I never thought about doing, I'm thinking about doing now. It's like just being out in nature and seeing how things grow and just being around people of a like mind and, you know, really wanting to help people. It's been a life-changing experience for me.
How is farming changing your outlook on life?
It's teaching me patience. It's teaching me how to just take my time and really assess and process things and think things all the way through. Which before it was just like a speed and train.
Janine says that the farm has also had an unintended impact.
We got a statistic for over the past, since we started here in 2010, as of last year, we've lowered violent crimes in this neighborhood by 40% within teenagers. We didn't know that that's the work that we were doing, being a safe space for young people.
And that's being attributed in part to you.
Well, it's within our footprint. It's within our 3 to 4 block radius of the farm.
But the overall mission and influence of the farm are intricately tied to the issues that plague communities nationwide.
All the work that we do here, because it's making a social impact, makes it very political, right? All these issues as far as educational funding, like, that's us, you know what I mean? All these issues as far as mass incarceration and young people not being treated well in these spaces, like, those are our young people. So even though we're not the politicians that are working with those people, we are still working in that work, you know, even with just the farm.
I hate to always use the cliche term, but all politics is local.
Right.